What people need today is passive income. People need to be focused on not, before you get wealth, don't worry about wealth creation, worry about passive income, not earned income. Get your earned income. Second thing is you need passive income. Income that you get paid, I'm talking to your audience now, whether you work or don't work, whether you go to work, don't work, sick or not sick, whether there's a COVID or not a COVID, a war or not a war, you still get paid every month. That is the only true money on this planet.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream, the Drippy E-News stream, the Sunday and Chill stream. Right now we got Blockchain Bay, Crypto Neptune, Crypto God 420, OX Blockhead. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
So how y'all want to kick it off tonight, man?
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, we live.
We live lit loco.
It's a freestyle day, man. It's Sunday, right? Sunday is a very chilled and relaxed day. So I don't know. Let's just start it out where we're gonna start it out with. I say, how is everybody feeling about what's going on Post Chain?
Bullish. They got the bro token, man. That's been the talk of the week.
Yep.
Did BitBoy launch his own token?
Yep. BitBoy did launch his own token. Did you see the interview with BitBoy and AJ?
Yeah.
I thought
they got a farm on SparkSwap.
Yeah.
Is Drippy Eno gonna have a farm on SparkSwap or what? Can you give us some alpha?
I'll let Bay do that right quick. See if she.
Well, I would say we'll probably have something on there as far as a farming opportunity, and potentially I would say get those NFTs because they will be of great utility for that particular purpose of staking, and I don't think you guys want to miss out.
Yep. There are other things that's going to come with SparkSwap other than the staking, but those are just the beginning factors of it. Hopefully, once we kind of launch a little bit after that, we could try to have the staking for SparkSwap up and running.
So you guys looking at some juicy APRs, huh? Is that a possibility?
We're gonna see. Donnie and AJ are kind of gonna be working hand in hand to kind of look at the emissions and see what kind of APRs we can kind of churn out on SparkSwap.
That's what's up. Drippy Inu.
I'll be on SparkSwap. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Drippy got a lot of things coming. I guess it's more about we're just waiting on words from partnerships because everybody just kind of have their own things going on at the same time. So we're just waiting for things to come into unison with each other before we really get to go in depth on what it is and what it's not going to be. The codes and everything are being formulated right now. And like I said before, it is line by line code, fresh coding. Nothing is copied and pasted or forked over.
And plus, you know, I think the biggest aspect is kind of getting the token out right now. The partnerships that we have is kind of things to keep things kind of vibrant in the community. Most people are really concerned about the token. They want to know when the token's going to launch. So that's more of what we're kind of focusing on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have no launch date yet for the token?
I don't know. I might do a stealth launch for the token the same way that I did for the NFTs.
I like these stealth launches, man.
I mean, remember when stealth launching used to be a nice little thing? Now everybody wants to be just, so orchestrated. I mean, we may.
I mean, it's just the talk. I mean, the thing is, there's been a lot of anticipation that's been going on with Drippy Eno, and it's had its mixed feelings, and I kind of enjoy it, and I think the team enjoys it. We're kind of just taking it one day at a time. So some people liked the stealth launch of the NFTs and some people didn't. But I I can't really do anything about. They wanted the NFTs, and then when it came out, some people weren't happy. But I mean, I think as long as the project launched, that's all we should worry about. If the token's here and is there, that's what we can be concerned with, and it shall be very soon.
And with all being said, each individual NFT is going to be airdrop tokens. So even when the token does launch, I mean, you're not going to technically miss out on anything because they're going to be airdropped to the NFT holders.
Yes.
Now,
If you
question. Now,
want to buy extra, then cool.
now
Go ahead.
each NFT still gonna be airdrop like 1,800 tokens, or has that changed or not?
The number did change. There was a couple of things that changed. There will be more of an allocation for those that kind of activate before the token drops, and that's kind of a benefit. Um, Kind of like, I think of it like more of a team effort. It's going to take some things to kind of get things started. So the early investors, they should be rewarded. And that's kind of what me and the team have been talking about.
Yeah, I think so too. It just shows a level of, who actually believe in what we're doing and those who may not.
You know, so I didn't want to kind of put a number on it, but seeing how, this might be the one stream before the token launches, um, individuals that have more than 5 NFTs, they would receive a better allocation of the airdrop.
Mhm.
That's kind of why I don't want to release a date for the tokens because
Well, you kind of released the
um,
data already. Said it's the stream before the drop. We do these streams every week, so that's like 7 days, left.
Hey, that's it. That's it.
but I mean, like I didn't set an exact date. It could be any day. It could be tonight. It could be tomorrow.
Are we going to do them like that? Are we really?
I mean, hey, at least we know it's less than 7 days away, regardless. You got seven
Um,
days.
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe, allegedly.
yes. I just think that it builds more organicness to it. Most people, when they know things are coming, everybody has one mind focus on it. It lets you know who's actually participating. So if you never said that the tokens drop and someone is very active in your community, they're going to notice that they have some Drippy E new tokens. And, when you put the contract address out there, it's for the active ones. Those are really the ones that really matter in the end. Um, the ones that are going to stay there and promote, and they're going to be in the group and conversate and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit of alpha for them.
Our goal is that we're wanting to build a community, not a pump and dump money grab situation. Even after the pump and the dump, we're still going to be here. We're still going to be around, and we're still going to be reaching out to different communities and potential different partnerships and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to step outside the box and outside of the normal ecosystem that we have within inside of this crypto community that we come from. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a nice minute with Drippy Inu.
I mean, I think it's just a process. Everybody's kind of got to get used to different things for different things to happen.
As far as our process, I think it's important that the community realize that uh, we're moving fast with partnerships. Our process involves strong partnerships that are going to provide awesome utility for these NFTs. And
Right.
I think the community should focus on that and also know that we're rewarding the earlier participants. and that's going to mean something down the line as well.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure. Because they mean something to us, you know. We the new kids on the block. You know, I know everybody want to sift us out and, you know, give us the ring of fire and put us through the test and all that cute stuff. But, you know, I think for us to just be where we are right now, I congratulate us and I love everything that me and my
So how many NFTs we got sold so far? And can somebody explain the Function Island partnership? Because y'all really haven't been talking about that too much. How did that come about?
Well, Donnie, Blockchain Bay and I have known Donnie for quite some time. I think I met Donnie a little bit during when he was doing Sheep Protocol, and kind of talked in Tiamat's chat for quite some time, couple months. And after he launched Degen Protocol, I was kind of still in close contact with him, and he launched his project, Function, and he had a DApp called Function Island. I've been dealing with that particular DApp for about, I would say, maybe 7 months now. It's worked seamlessly, and when it came to developing Drippy Inu, it was more of we were kind of in a situation to where that we needed Donnie's assistance, and Donnie has kind of over exceeded everyone's expectations. So I knew that Donnie was the type of person where he's always very hands on, and if he's hands on and he's always there on call, that's the best person to kind of have for a partnership. Why not uphold or uplift his community, his DApp, his ecosystem, right along with the same ecosystem that he's helping out, which would be Drippy Emu.
right, right. It's only right and exact to you know, if you know that someone has a business, like in real life, it's only right and exact that you collaborate with them if they're going to be a part and help you with your business. So that's how Function Island came about. And we respect Donnie a lot. He really came through in clutch for
Yeah.
us. And he's our developer who makes this thing so beautiful. I mean, he don't play no games. Do you hear me? Like instantly, like he
Donnie is working on Drippy Emu on the daily.
he support us, we support him, and that's with anybody that collaborates with us. If they support us, we're 100% going to support them as well, just as hard.
Yep.
So that people can understand this, Function Island has been running for 7 months seamlessly. And how long has how long has the GOAT protocol been going?
It started September of last year, 2023. Like 1 month after P Drip. Post Drip launched August the 14th, and I believe Degen Protocol had launched September the 16th, I believe.
And man, GOAT's damn near a stablecoin.
Yes. And Donnie designed that system. You know, I've kind of heard him having conversations with a certain gentleman when he was setting up Degen Protocol, and he kind of gotten some real assistance in it, but the assistance that he got, he kind of took it into another direction, and that's kind of what makes Degen Protocol different than the other protocol. But I won't kind of speak those names, but you know.
So since Donnie created the I guess the Degen, I guess help us create the Degen protocol, are we gonna use those like same tokenomics with the Drippy Inu token? Because with the Degen protocol, Degen coin that can't never go down, right? The way it's set up.
We also have something set up with Black Sheep. So Black Sheep is very heavy. He's a heavy, as I would say, investor into Drippy Inu. He's already asked about pairing with Drippy Inu. So things as far as stability on the token, that's really what we're trying to seek after first. That's kind of why I wanted to wait for the token to kind of drop, because the quicker that you do it, you can't take it back. Once it's out there, it's out there. So we're trying to find the proper individuals that can do right with the tokens, considering that it's a low supply. You know, most people might want to hold on to them because, you know, it might be a different situation in a little while.
Yeah.
Man, Drippy gonna be crazy.
What's up, Donnie?
That's Zonny Z in the building, in the place to be.
Squad. I mean, the timing's great. While things are down, while things are low, it gives everybody a chance to kind of, you know, buy the dip and get their stuff ready. You know, it gives everybody a chance to get their NFTs before the big run. Because here in the next couple of weeks, man, it's just everything's gonna take off.
It's a lot of things that's
We
getting
got
ready.
Bitcoin getting ready to do everything riding on that good old Bitcoin.
So
Yeah.
guys, like the thing that's intriguing about me is the fact that you guys decided to launch on 2 blockchains. Like, what kind of inspired that? Was this just you guys were just kind of just spitballing ideas? What was kind of the thought process behind the two chains?
It was more of, you have the drip community that started on BSC, and then you have the extension of the drip community that's on Pulse Chain. So you have one side of the community, they're very bullish on their BNB, and then you have another side of the community that's bullish on BNB and PLS and Hex and Ink and all of those Richard Heart native tokens. There was a thought process at one time where the community had wanted to party on Pulse Chain, and when Pulse Drip had came around, it kind of added a little bit more texture to Pulse and Drip kind of coming together. And Drippy Inu is a different effect to it, to where that um, I wanted to make it like a bridge, to where that we can kind of bridge the gap. One side, you know, you have your drip, and the other side, you have your Drippy Inu. And everyone that gets an NFT, whether they're on the BSC side or the Pulse Chain side, they would receive the Drippy Inu tokens on the Pulse Chain side. So even if those people decided to come over to Pulse Chain and just cash out their tokens and receive their PLS, and that would be their first time on Pulse Chain, then Drippy Inu was a success.
Yeah, and just the name of it itself, just being Drippy Inu, you know, with the drip in it, and just the inception of what created a lot of us inside of this space. Either you were a hexagon or a dripper. That's where you hear a lot of people have made, you know, their millions or their gains, or where their lives was being changed, was those 2 tokens. And for me, mine was drip, like a bunch of us. And I just felt like it will only be appropriate for our, at least our first project, just to kind of, you know, grassroots where we came from.
So this is more or less kind of like, yeah, and that's cool too, because you're paying homage to
Yes,
the drip, but it's also kind of smart too, because it seems like you're trying to bridge Pulse Chain, drip, BNB side all together.
Yes.
because a lot of the drippers, for the record, we all know that they made sacrifice. You see, so it's like we're basically, you know, integrating what they had from over there on with the drip token, which everybody is still bullish about. A lot of word on the crypto streets is that when Black Cube comes out, you know, drip may have utility. It may make it better, make the price go up, whatever may have you. And so we wanted to incorporate that as well, inside of our project or tokenomics or whatever the case. And then a lot of them, like I said, they also sacrificed. And I mean, Pulse Chain is a brand new, fresh chain. So we have more of that opportunity over there to have those kind of gains, because it's a, you know, first movers advantage over there on Pulse Chain versus like
That's right.
Binance, Ethereum, and, you know, things of that nature. So we just wanted to capitalize on that and allow our investors to have, you know, a maximum opportunity of profit and gains.
And
Another thing I was kind of thinking about too is like the whole concept, behind like the fresh code. I
Yes.
think that is, to me, I think that's huge because you're essentially saying, this is all fresh code. Is not a fork of a fork of a fork of a fork. You guys kind of have your own ideas there.
Well, Donnie is kind of a free thinker, and the thought process behind Drippy Inu really wasn't kind of anything that um, we've seen anyone do before. So it just made sense. And the way that Donnie works, it makes it even better. The real thing is most people, when they launch a project, they would launch a project on one blockchain. And, to be honest, bridging a lot of communities together, um, we've kind of given people V1 and V2 in one shebang. I mean, we could have literally launched the BSC version and forced everybody to buy the NFTs to kind of help back the situation on Drip, but we wanted it to be a choice. So it was two sides. So for the people that were still bullish on their Drip and they wanted to help the cause and they wanted to see something positive happen for something that they love, they could buy the Drip NFTs. And for the other people that just wanted to experience the new Drippy Inu and the new Drippy Inu ecosystem and what it has to offer, they would get the Pulse Chain NFTs. But I don't think one side would outfavor the other, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, not Bitcoin, excuse me. BNB is projected to go up to 2,000
Yeah.
in the bull run. So, you know,
I mean, the more B&B that gets paired with Drip, the better it is. And everyone is very aware of what could happen with a buyback of Drip. It could be a lot of dumping, but uh, it's to be expected. But the things that could happen in the long run, a lot of people don't really understand it until it can possibly happen. Drip is in deflationary mode right now, and as long as it can be in that situation, and there's a positive price action on it, it could actually work. Whatever we're conjuring could possibly work.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to create the desire for transactions. Once you start buying back drip and brings the price back up, that's going to bring the price up to a point where people are going to start selling. They're going to have a certain price target, and that's just going to create more transactions.
hmm
Drip's going to go crazy. You just want to have the most.
Oh, I see. S-Ray's asking, can we explain the DAO? Um, the DAO is going to function kind of like a core group kind of coming together to make real decisions for the community, for our ecosystem. Um, Most times when you have a founder or a development team, things kind of go in their narrative, and everyone is kind of prisoners to whatever they decide, their decision over everyone else's decision. Kind of what the DAO is going to represent is a way for people to kind of have equal say so in it. Um, the more NFTs that you have is the more votes that you have. So if you're the type of person where you want your voice heard more, get more NFTs. If you're just fine with just giving your vote one time, then 5 NFTs get you into the DAO. Um, Other things are going to come about as far as certain rewards would only be available to DAO members versus other members. That's why we're not trying to rush bringing out the NFTs and things like that. It was something that we wanted to kind of take our time to roll out, and now with the staking, we want to take our time to roll that out too. Um, we're trying to make this like members only. I'll tell you that.
We also wanted to make sure that everyone had a chance to express how they felt and get a chance to be in the DAO. Most DAOs are very expensive to get into, so we created our DAO at a price point that the average person can reach so that they can participate.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that DAO seat comes with some tokens.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, okay, so everybody just like, oh, what's the utility? Blah, blah, blah. The whole thing is you show me a NFT JPEG that you can airdrop, that you can essentially kind of get your money back for what you paid for it. That's going to give you 30-day allocation of 60% of the rehypothecation rewards. That you can, stake over here or stake over there, or, all of that.
$100.
Yeah.
Not to mention the NFT is actually a wallet.
I guarantee you, because like, okay, so the Twitter space is a wonderful, beautiful space. And I see so many people spend thousands of dollars on NFTs. I see them spend hundreds of dollars on NFTs. And they're just JPEGs. They're status symbols. They have no utility, space, nothing. Okay. So we just wanted to have fun, give you beautiful art, and to change that. You see what I'm saying? And to make it to where it's something where when you go and you look at your staking position, it's something that's admirable. You might want to change your PFP because you're just so in love with your image. And then on top of that, it's making you money, it's
Yep.
earning you yield, you gather price appreciation from it. Like, it ain't just your regular everyday JPEG.
There's a lot of ways for you to earn money just by owning the NFTs. And just like Singleton said, um, very shortly, very soon, the mechanics of you being able to put tokens in there and take tokens out of it is coming very soon. So it's a wallet that you can actually add your own bit of rarity to. Um, you might not want to sell these NFTs when you see what it can bring you in the future. People are looking at it right now in 2024. What would those NFTs actually get you in 2025? If Drippy Inu is a success, what would it get you in 2025? Because the team is always diligently thinking. People in the community, they're coming and they're telling us different ideas. I try to always have my ears open to people and not shut people out. That's the main point of having the VC open so long. It gives people a chance to feel like they are actually a part of the community, whether they choose to speak or not to.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the most important part, is the community. That's the part that I like to have fun with,
Yeah.
building that and seeing, just everybody add their gems. Like, okay, when you come to the VC, we talk about everything, life, crypto. It always lead back to crypto. So just within our chat, we've had people come and become better, enhance themselves as far as, creating content or making videos, going to school, finishing out school, different things of nature. And the whole stamp and theme of Drippy Inu is that we make good people better. We don't want to just be a place where you can just, it's crypto, of course, but we want to help people. There's so many resources just within our small little tiny network that we have right now that's helping to add utility in their real lives. Have their children, they say hi, you know what I mean? Like, we laugh, we joke, like a real thing, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what crypto is missing, that aspect where people wake up in the morning and they come to the Drippy Emu chat. We the first people that they hitting up. Like, hey, what's up, y'all? Good morning. I'm just checking in for the day. And it's real. So that's the gem of what Drippy Inu is. And I would love for it to continue to be that way.
I just want to talk about crypto.
I see the question from I see a question from DeFi D's and S-Ray asking for explanation on the rehypothecation, rehype. Um, it's a way for us to kind of put our money to work for us, without always having to ask for funds from the community or keep creating things to um, kind of pull money from the community. Rehypothecation is going to be aware that we would make an LP pair and we would put it inside of various staking platforms on different dexes, and that would be to earn us yield. That yield would then be used for things like buybacks on the Drippy Inu token, buying back the Drip token, helping out different communities that we're invested with and that we're partnered with. So that would go for, let's say, Function Island and Spark, and also probably Degen Protocol. I'm a firm believer that we should always work together. So if those communities were to help me and our community, then our community would do the same thing. The rehypothecation gives it to where that the money can keep rolling and keep flowing, and it can stay consistent, and it can grow over time. The rehypothecation would be compounded at a 4% rate, so the community can rest assured that the money isn't going to stay the same; it's going to grow over time. Uh, Meanwhile, the community can kind of be rewarded for everything that we've kind of put into it so far in DeFi. It's kind of been a long road, and um, I think this is more like a reward game rather than actual DApp. People are looking for the APRs and the mechanics, and where we're going to put this, how we're going to earn this yield and earn that yield. Basically, um, most development teams would take your money, and whatever they did with it would be to their discretion. We're trying to be so transparent with it is that people understand that we're taking their funds and we're putting their funds to work to where that it can keep generating funds. It's like compressing the community into one individual, and that one individual just is working to keep taking care of the community.
Hey, when is the rehype going to actually start? Is there a certain date y'all got in plan when y'all gonna start using the
Um,
funds to start the rehype?
well, by the time the token launches, we were going to start the rehypothecation. I was kind of giving time for the community. Uh, we're very vibrant and boisterous about how we love to back each other. And I haven't really seen too much of the community activate. So I wanted to wait to give people time. There are people who are very beneficial to the ecosystem, and they will be rewarded. But I didn't want to start anything and give people rewards that weren't actually something that they can actually talk about.
So another question is, how often will the rewards be given out? It's gonna be like once a week or once a month. How's that gonna work?
We're going to do it sporadically. In the beginning, we kind of want the rehypothecation to build up. As far as buying back the Drippy Inu token and the Drip token, that would come around like the money coming out of the rehype would be once a month. I can't really explain the buyback situation because we have a lot of snipers out here that like to counteract whatever positivity that you're trying to do. So the buybacks would happen all the time.
And there will be a transaction hash for everything that we do.
Yes, yes. Everything is on the blockchain. Everyone can see all of the transactions. Nothing's being hidden from anyone. We're actually going to develop a subgroup topic area just for the transactions. So for the people that don't trust the team or they need a little bit more reassurance, they can always go in there and see all the transactions that's happening.
So you'll be able to see the balance in the rehype and all that stuff?
We're going to have just the same way that a lot of ecosystems have the displays of their rehypothecation and how their bankroll is looking. There's going to be ways for the community to also be able to view those things.
And a lot of
Other
people
question
are
is,
also waiting for the utilities. So it's good that we got people waiting. You know what I'm saying? At least we know
Well,
at least we know when everything's ready, we're going to have another wave of
Actually, the
of big support.
community is the utility. I I I want people to understand that the community is the biggest utility.
No,
Um, Without the community, the rehype is not rehype, and the tokens they get very little liquidity put behind it, and the partnership with SparkSwap would just be um, a partnership with SparkSwap. Without the community, none of this can actually work. So I feel that um, I think that my fellow drippers and the Hexicans and the people on Spark Swap and different communities can kind of come together and we can start a new narrative.
The timing
another
is
question.
Yes,
it's really
sir.
good timing for all that.
Another question about the rehype. If y'all do the rehypocation, rehypocation,
Rehype. It's
yeah,
it's
rehype. If y'all do the
Yeah.
rehype on Pulse Chain, you're gonna issue out the rewards in like the ink token. If you do that rehype on Spark Swap, you're gonna issue out the reward token and Spark token. If you do it
That's
on Degen,
that's
you're gonna give us the Degen token, GOAT token. How's that gonna work?
well, the rehypothecation on the post chain side, all of the token rewards that would be kind of votes that would happen inside of our DAO. Um, what people feel bullish on for this quarter, figuring every quarter we can kind of change the rewards around, but it would need to be a community thing because the rewards can change whenever we want the rewards to change, but the community has to actually work together because the only way that the rewards can change is if everyone pulls their NFTs off of the staking contract so that the rewards can actually change. And if the community can work together and do that, then we can have as many rewards as that are out there. Um, Ink is something that I'm very bullish on. Um, Ink and PLS on the Pulse Chain side are the only two tokens that I really see. Um, Ink is generally Bitcoin, and I take PLS as Ethereum.
It's a good way to put it.
I mean, that's kind of what it is. The Ink token goes through a halving. I believe that it goes through a halving once a year. It's getting ready to go through one shortly. And there's only a certain amount of ink tokens. So after a while, the price is going to go up. The scarcity of it is already built inside of the mechanics. So it's very interesting. I think that's a very bullish reward to get no matter how much of it that you receive.
Drip on one side, ink on the other. I mean, you could put that back in rehype, and the price appreciation is gonna be crazy. When's that happening? Isn't that like within the next couple of weeks or that first year of the PulseX anniversary, or whatever?
I believe it's sometime in May. It's sometime in May. The anniversary for Post Chain, I believe so.
wow, that flew by.
Hey, perfect timing. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Flew by.
I mean, hey, you're gonna have to get in or catch up.
I mean, it's a lot of things happening right now. Between Post Chain and BNB, there can be a lot of price action. And I feel like if the community kind of works together, we can kind of jump inside of a lot of that price action. I said Drippy Inu has a low supply. So, the community, I have 30% of the circulating supply. And 20% would be put into liquidity. So that means that the community actually has control over the fate of Drippy Inu. So if they just go out there and dump all our tokens, um, it wouldn't kind of help anything out. The 30% is pretty much the majority of the circulating supply the community would get. So when they were looking for rewards, the rewards are kind of so endless that we couldn't really put it inside of APR.
You know, I'm very excited to pair my tokens with everything that I got.
Thank you, Blockhead.
Yeah.
Blockhead
Yeah, for
is
sure.
he's one of our top members. He's very devoted to Drippy Inu, and
Is.
um, I would say that he's one of our top influencers as well.
Mm-hmm. From day one, like he created a YouTube channel specifically for, creating content and other things as well. But this is like his first videos and content is on Drippy Eno, and he's doing pretty good. Like he running up numbers.
He's
Even
made Drippy Inu flyers. He's done YouTube pages. He's done Twitter Spaces for Drippy Inu. He goes on Twitter and he blasts Drippy Inu to different communities. Uh, he's a real community member. Like he's more in the back room than he actually understands.
yeah, we appreciate you, Black, for real, for real.
Yeah,
Sure.
I appreciate y'all, man. I'm having fun. I'm having
Yeah.
fun with all this.
This is actually the fun hasn't even started yet. They're saying win token now. They were saying win launch before.
They want to farm it and earn, man. Everybody wants the rewards. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to.
Money, they
Everybody
don't
wants to.
care about community. They want the money.
Hey, but that's cool. You know, we want passive income. We want to put we want to put our money somewhere safe, without having to look at the charts, without having to worry about stuff. So you're giving that to us, and I'm just doing my part to let the people know. You know.
And I'm
Yeah.
thankful for our partnerships that we have as well too, because just on the strength of being Safe Food, Donnie being our developer, we've definitely landed some nice partnerships due to him being the lead guy on our project. So that's just a blessing in itself.
Like there's a lot of things that can come about this situation, and I think like the more that the community kind of gets involved and we kind of take everything as a whole seriously, uh,
Oh, yeah, Mississippi.
we'll really be winning. Uh, the rehypothecation is just really like basic mechanics. Um, it's not really a lot of extra thought that goes into it. It's really about what you do with the funds after you rehypothecated it that matters. So if it is a success, as the community or they're buying the Drippy Inu token and they're making pairs, you have this benevolent whale that just comes through and they're just buying Drippy Inu and making liquidity, making your bag look better. And then on the other side, it's just buying up drip and putting it somewhere where bad actors can't mess with it. And after a while of that going on over and over again, maybe we have a happy community.
Yeah. Shout out to the
Ima-
ICP community too.
I mean, just imagine. My bad. My bad.
No, you good. You good. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, imagine having that security and that conviction before the bull run starts. That's what people need. That's what people need to realize. Like, we're capturing the interest of the people at the proper time when everybody gets on board and the reward starts showing up and the price appreciation. Whenever we catch that 10, 20x and give it back to the people, everybody's going to be very happy, and that's what we need. Because a lot of us are bear market survivors.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah. I just want to say too, shout out to the ICP gang because they really came through for Drippy Eno. May I tell you that
Yeah.
it was people that came from the canister ecosystem and came to blocks, use MetaMask just to purchase a Drippy Enu. So as far as rewards go, definitely want to give out some ICP rewards. And if we can do a little some, I would love to do something with ICP. I love those guys over there. Shout out to Open Chat and all that
Well,
stuff. Shout out to
that's what our DAO is going to be about. I think we can start going different places and doing different things, exploring different communities and seeing how far we can reach, other places we can put our liquidity and things like that.
yeah.
That's really the most bullish part about Drippy Inu is people are going to have the opportunity to actually have a voice, and potentially their voice will be heard.
Yeah. And maybe we might be like too big, like as far as how big we want to show love to people is what I mean as far as too big. Maybe our hearts is too big because even with our YouTube situation, with people being on our front end, we have each individual person on there, and we also want to put their URLs on there. Not only will those people be gaining the utility of what Drippy Inu is, but they'll also be gaining the traction to their YouTube pages so that they can run up the monetization from YouTube and run up their bag out here in the real world. So that's just something that we thought about as a team that can help benefit our influencers as well, with monetization and things like that. And just, wanting to reach out to different communities and really do something. Like, it's not to where, oh, we just Drippy Inu and you can't talk about this. We can't talk to them because they on the other side and all that other type of stuff. It hasn't been that way, and I don't want it to be that way. I do like the fact that we can go to other communities, like probably potentially a HOA or a PDI community, or a Tang, Tangang, whoever, ICP, and we look. We networking, you know what I'm saying? We networking. We all previously were just investors, and we had different tokens that we were bullish on, different communities that we were bullish on. So I think that it's only fair that if we are in a position to potentially do something and to, give back or bring things together, I think this would be a great time to do it, because why else be in a position to where you could help and do something and not do it?
True.
It don't make sense.
I mean, I think we're at the end of the day, what are we gonna do that's better than possibly working together? Like they're a lot of people feel like being rewarded is something that's kind of like weird. Um, Not being rewarded is something that's actually weird. Um, Too many times people kind of put their money in places and they get nothing back for it.
Mhm.
Uh, I've heard a lot of things about Drippy Inu, a lot of good and some not so good. But as I would say, the team is really focused on doing what we feel is in the betterment for the community, because like we are a part of the community as well. Um, as far as the influencers, we've started out listening to a lot of you guys, and I feel like why shouldn't we, show love and reach back and reach out and shake hands. Um, Blockchain base, she's a great networker, and Blockhead, he's in a lot of communities, and Singleton, he's very technical. And I just have the gift of gab, and I come up with some good ideas. And Donnie, he loves to tinker with stuff. But you know what? We're really not as good until the community is behind us. That's what makes us better.
Yeah. And as far as the DAO will be activated tomorrow. Um, and we will see you guys there. What he said is Drippy Ina still creating LPs on the Black Cube Finance will be put up for the, yeah. So that will be one of our decisions inside of the DAO. As far as Black Cube Finance, I'm bullish on Black Cube Finance, but
It's all about what the community wants to do. I
Yeah,
mean,
up to the community though.
I'm bullish on it. If I had the only say so, I would say that the 1% will go to Black Cube Finance. But we have, you know, a large community, and we also have, different situations out there that the 1% could possibly go to. Never know. Uh, it's actually something that's worth talking about. There's reasons to become a member of our DAO. Real reasons. There's utilities that aren't available to the outside, and there's things that we'll talk about that no one else can actually talk about with us. And then we're making decisions that most communities don't make together.
Yeah.
Like our DAO is going to be one of a standalone thing that some people are going to wish that they were a part of, or at least they had enough votes.
Yeah. I trust in the process and I trust in our team. I'm not real concerned about time or who's going to purchase, who's not going to purchase, or anything like that. I just trust in those that are supposed to be with us. They will be with us. And we're constantly evolving as far as creating codes, utilities, things of that nature. Like when all of our mindsets come together, it's like a vortex. It just magnetizes really well. And I trust in our process of everything. And everybody that trusts in it, they'll do the same as well. And until then, we're gonna keep creating for real.
Hey, those partnerships though, that's bullish. You guys are moving fast. You guys
Oh,
are getting a lot. You guys are getting a lot done.
grateful. You can't make that type of stuff up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
Um, you never know how much people think good things about you until you start talking to people about actually doing uh serious business, and they're more than happy to do it. So those things kind of set themselves apart from other communities. Um, Blockchain base, she has a voice of her own, and Blockhead, he has a voice of his own. I have a voice of my own. Singleton, he has his voice, and Donnie, he has his voice. And as all of us start reaching out to different communities, uh, I feel that these three partnerships is just the beginning. We might have a lot more in store, uh, but it's a good start. It's a good
Yeah.
start.
For the new kids on the block.
Yeah,
Oh, I see you
consider.
guys got it added to the white paper.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that looks nice. And then I
Thank
see a link on drippyinu.club talking about the Spark Swap. Yeah, so that's dope.
bridge. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the bridge function where if you want to bridge over funds, you can just click that link and it'll take you straight to it'll take you straight to Spark Swap,
Yeah.
and swap out your tokens or whatever you need to do. And it also allows people from Arbitrum to come over through to Drippy Inu and to Spark Swap. So
Yes.
three.
Hey, Spark Swap is bullish, man.
It's
They
looking
got the bridge. They got the bridge on your site. They just redid their UI.
yeah.
They got some other partnerships they're working on. I mean, Spark Swap's going to take over in this bull run.
If
Yeah.
you
It's going.
listen to Big Boy's interview, they're dropping a 404.
Yeah. Shout out to the boutique
You know,
marketplace.
you know.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. They're dropping a 404 for his token.
Yes.
Yeah, they're dropping a 404 for Spark Swap. Spark Swap is about to have a 404 to NFT that should be rolling out shortly.
hmm Yep. And with them, it won't be just like anybody can come over there and come onto their marketplace. If I'm sure we all shop, we know what a boutique is. It's only one small, one medium, one large, one extra large. So it won't be a everybody gets in type of thing. And yeah, we're grateful for that.
Oh, so they're gonna have an exclusive marketplace. Sounds like.
hmm
Yes.
One of one, good credentials, reputable name, things
Yeah.
like that. Nice work. like a boutique.
Hey, that sounds like some alpha. Hold on, a
Yeah.
marketplace.
Yeah.
Well,
Smart,
no,
smart swap.
he actually talked about it on his live AMA that he done already. So that's the only reason why we kind of brought it out now, because he already rolled it out.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but
All right.
he's dropped some things, and we're kind of working with him in different areas other than what people really expect. We're going to give them the expected, but there's actually some unexpected things and some things that there's one thing on Spark Swap that is more bullish than really everything, and if it can happen, I think will be stamped, and oh man, it'll be the greatest thing to happen for the community. Actually,
He said that.
yeah,
Was that
there's.
a wink, wink, smile?
Oh man, look, I'm just thinking about it, and
What was that? Was that a wink, wink, smile? What's going on? Don't hold back on us. No,
All
no,
I
man.
know
Bullish, bullish activities.
the step one
um,
was our signal to the community that y'all shouldn't know what to expect from us.
Y'all don't know what to expect from Drippy New. And then what? Go ahead.
no,
No, S-Ray wanted. He was asking about our pairs with the LP with what we have. We have Wrap PLS, regular Ethereum DAI. We have the HOA token, the Wrap Bitcoin, and we also have P DAI that
yes,
we would like to and is going to
and
pair
the
with.
new pairs that we would add into that is the Spark token, and we would also add in the Goat token and the Function Island token as well, because those are our partners. So we would pair with those tokens, and those tokens would pair with us as well, deepening our liquidity.
Yeah. And those ones, the other ones, those were chosen just simply because they're the best on Pulse Chain. Everybody was like, imagine if P Dye pegs and you're wrapped with Drippy Inu and you get impermanent. I mean, yeah, you get impermanent gains, or the wrap Bitcoin
Yep.
impermanent gains, HOA. You know, of course, the other two, Pulse Chain, and what was the other one? Pulse Chain, and well, DAI is just a stable, but that gives it like some stability floor. But the rest of them, they said to go up in the bull run in our belief. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean, we're reaching out to other communities.
Yeah.
There's one community that we're actually waiting to hear back. Well, two communities that we're actually waiting to hear back from.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can get both of these communities to roll right along in with the things that we have going on right now,
Yeah.
I would say people would really have to worry about, do they have enough NFTs?
Yeah.
I know I don't have enough BSC ones, man.
Oh man,
I need to level up.
I just want to see how much people love drip. So in a second, uh, I'll say feelings are mixed in the community. You have a bullish side, and then you have a not so bullish side. If you ask any like logical individual, when they know the mechanics of what drip was, what it did, what it could do, and if they know about inflationary and deflationary and the mechanics of the system, uh, there's really nothing holding drip back from doing numbers. It can actually do whatever numbers that is set there for it to do. As long as the community is there working with it and not against it. I mean, look at the chart. It's not had really anything going on with it that is too major that would kind of create a stagnation.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, imagine a 3 cent drip again. Watch how they go crazy at a 3 cent drip.
oh man,
They
I'm
gonna come out that
thinking
while they start selling, boy.
I'm thinking like there'll be a couple of selling points. Like 10-cent drip. There's going to be a big sell off at 10-cent drip. 15-cent drip, 20-cent drip, 30-cent drip, 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. $1 would be kind of like the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
People, I mean,
Because
some
hey,
people have been
because
buying
But
at these
but
prices. I know I have.
I really think like all it takes is for people to get comfortable cashing out again and to know that it's gonna refill up again and there's something working positive for it again rather than, let me just recoup what I have left. I think people will start buying it again and wanting to hold it in their wallets because they're seeing something else that's working for it. And just a hint, um, I think you might want good liquidity on the drip token if it's gonna be on Black Cube. Just think about a drip token at $10 and then all of the drip that you guys have being able to work for you instead of against you.
Yeah. 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 Shout out.
I think I think Forex's uh prediction for drip was like 3 to 4K anyway. I know that's a little far away, but
Yeah,
hey,
in the
it's
community, I mean, we still got people that's holding. So the community's not dead. Dead isn't everybody's gone and it's no longer a thing. But drip is the inception of a lot, okay, of what's going on in this space. And I dare not refuse to act like, oh, it's just so dead and all that. Like, nah, that's not my mindset about it. Things happen within time. You never know when something can be revived. You never know what people are doing. And I just want to shout out to the people that don't give up on their projects, although, the community may have, or, investors may have dumped their tokens after months and months and months of, creating and doing code and all that other stuff, and they just still continue on to believe in their project and push it. I really want to shout out those people
Yeah, because it's harder than it looks, y'all.
for sure.
Harder than it looks.
Yes.
Yeah.
This uh Sky said, I believe it was you, Singleton. I believe so. Um, people spend months and months developing a project just for someone to just come through and destroy it in minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not until you on the other side that you really, really
Yeah.
understand what it takes to create something, and then you have people pulling and tugging on you saying when launch, when launch.
Yeah.
They would never even dare to step foot to try to do it. So
I mean, just the thought of, something that we've been thinking about day in and day out, day in and day out. Uh, the project just being ruined in a couple of days doesn't kind of sit well with me, but it's kind of understandable. That's kind of why the rehypothecation is there because there's certain things that I do expect to happen. There are some people that are hungry for ROI, and I don't think that they're able to not. I don't think they're able like to be cut out of that situation. As long as there's a proper mechanics behind it that can kind of restore things, hopefully, uh, it'll kind of get that itch scratched, and then we can kind of get back to work.
yeah. And the market right now, I mean, everything is at least on, post chain, but it just like looks like most of the market is down right now. And this is just always a great building time for people to, do research, collect themselves. If you are going to try to build something, build it right here at the floor. Because once
Mhm.
the market goes up, people gonna be buying stuff that don't even mean nothing. Like, so let alone you building a community at the ground floor. This is people that's getting it out of the mud with you. So when things do go back up, you have a very strong sense of, who was there, who wasn't there. And for the new people that come along, they're going to be there and love it and enjoy. They may not have the support people's experience, but that doesn't stop them from investing in something that has been around for a while. HOA, and a kid called Beast is one of my two inspirational communities, just for the simple fact that HOA started with $6 in liquidity, and they had a lot of towards them, and they've come to the community that they are now. And when I say, man, they got so many artists that have sifted through their NFT projects and just people creating, being a part of the community.
Yep.
Then you have a kid called Beast. I can go on forever about them, but I won't. But long story short, that NFT was about $16,000 now. And now it's at about maybe 500 or something on the price floor. And I'm talking about they've been building, creating, getting new beasts like myself, you know what I mean, that, you know, is coming a part of the community. And just shout out to those people that were there at 15,000 that's just still here. So that's what it takes to build a community. I know people just want to be about price and all of that, and that's cool, but you know, as long as you have your own cult following of people that will support whatever you do, it wouldn't matter who didn't like it or who did.
True.
Did anybody buy the dip?
On what?
I bought some PLS.
I bought some Island.
I got some Island. I got some P-Dye, some Rat Bitcoin, the fork. Everything was on sale this past 48 hours. Beautiful.
I'm holding my Rat Bitcoin right now. I ain't letting that thing go. Do you hear me?
You need to add to it.
I'm holding on to that.
When you guys think the bull run gonna start kick in for real?
2025, right in the beginning.
I think it's gonna be an up and down market all the way up until the new year, but probably about November we can kind of see like probably $100,000 Bitcoin, maybe over it, even though it wouldn't be in a full-fledged kickoff. But bull run is approaching very soon. It's a lot of money coming in. Ethereum is getting ready to start looking good too.
How do you guys feel about the Hong Kong Ethereum ETF?
That's gonna make this next week very. It's gonna make this week one to watch for sure. We're gonna have. It's gonna be very volatile. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of people buying, a lot of people selling, but that's gonna give. Whenever we got our ETFs approved over here in the States, the markets boomed for a couple weeks. I think we're going to see a similar boom. We're going to see some people sell off on this side, so it's going to be very up and down. So month's going to be very bullish. It's important to position yourself now because we're going to see some crazy things in May. I'm talking from DeFi. You got to position yourself in DeFi properly because that's where we're going to see our big gains. But while everybody else is playing the big markets, it's smart to position yourself now because we might see some craziness on the altcoin side.
Time to jump through the loop.
I think with Ethereum kind of going up too, it's going to should have a direct impact on Pulse Chain too, kind of going up, and that definitely may have not only underestimated Ethereum, but people are underestimating Pulse Chain too. I still feel it's going to do a nice run up.
Pulse Chain's got some numbers to do. I think in a couple months, a lot of people are gonna really start noticing what Pulse Chain can really do. There's a lot of volume that's gonna start flooding in. Most people will tell you that they feel like Richard Hart and the situation that he is in isn't kind of like a kill all situation. So I think after a while, Pulse Chain is going to really start doing some real numbers. From January to now, it's gained a lot of liquidity.
You seen EHEX pumping?
Yes.
So I mean, you can't count anything out right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. long as it's around, I feel like this. As long as it didn't rug, it still got potential. This is you know what I'm saying? Everything red. You don't know what anything is gonna do at this point.
Well,
Yeah, folks just need to continue to build. I think the one thing that I see is, definitely people need to start building more bridges because, it's a little bit of that infighting that I see with, a small, well, I'll say a couple of folks I see on post chain side. They need to knock that crap off and, let's just build.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like bridges, like getting that money over. Spark Swap, they said their bridge, if we talking about those bridges, it takes about about 2.5 minutes to bridge over from Spark Swap versus the other chains, large amounts.
But as far as those other bridges that you were talking about, Net, so hopefully in due time.
Yeah.
I think building them rather than tearing them down is the most economical thing.
Yeah, and shouts out to you guys again. You guys have been, from like a relationship perspective, have been, building the bridges with ICP community folks and Drip, Post Chain, and HOA, you name it. So I mean, that's people kind of lose sight of that. They don't see the big picture overall, that crypto adoption. They just kind of missing the point. But it seems like from a vision perspective, you guys understand that. And that's something that we need to emphasize too. And people need to realize also with this project.
Thank you.
We're getting a lot of new eyes coming into the space, and you want to make sure they're directed properly because you don't want to lead somebody to their doom. You know what I mean? So I commend you guys for taking the initiative and creating a safe haven for investors. You know what I mean? This is going to be a lot of people's first bull run, including myself. I got into crypto, when during the Bitcoin top last year. So that was when I got in. So a lot of people are ready to take advantage of this bull run. A lot of people are just now getting in. So I know I'm getting into a lot of chats, and I'm seeing a lot of different people just kind of ask questions, and a lot of people are helping out. And then some people are like making fun of them. It's like, dude, no, we have to guide these people properly as they enter our space, because the bigger the community, the bigger the market.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want people to come into Drippy Inu rather than leave Drippy Inu. That's kind of why the group is designed the way that it is. Some people really don't understand why the chat is always open, why we have so many topic areas. If you just go through, you'll notice that most of the stuff has nothing to do with Drippy Inu.
Okay.
Most of the stuff has nothing to do with Drippy Inu, because the community is larger than Drippy Inu.
Right.
And we're in other projects. We see other tokens. We might like a certain music. We might have a favorite food. We might have a favorite workout. We might have a meditation that we want to pass on to the next individual, a way that we can release tension. There's a lot of things. There are people that go through a lot of mental health issues, and we deal with these things every day on a day-to-day basis. And when we come into these spaces, a lot of the times you have to put your personal feelings to the side and just think about money. And I'm finding out that people actually like enjoying and cohabitating together and conversating and getting to know each other and talking about their life. And some people they tune in every day on their way to work, or they're listening to us while they're at work, and they're talking with us, and on the way home they're talking with us. And people are putting music in the groups and things like it's a real community.
Yeah.
That word. It's a lot more than just what a meme token is, or an NFT looks like, or the APRs that people want. Some people just come in just to say hi, and to see how our day is going and to express their day, and just to get a chip off of their shoulder, or they went to this community and they might not have understood what was going on. I kind of like that.
Mhm.
I like having it to where that people feel free to be themselves
And to
instead of trying to be Drippy Inu.
right, right.
You,
They
you know
talk
that voice chat is bullish. Like in the morning, there's a certain group of people that talk and give out information. In the
Yep.
middle of the day, you get a different group of people that check in the middle of the day and give their information. And then at the end of the night, man, it goes down every night. And the information that gets spread, it's crazy. Like where can you go? What other voice chat or Telegram group can you go and openly talk about other projects
other projects.
and
Exactly.
share alpha openly with people? I
Mhm.
mean, it's a very cool group, and you've seen a lot of people kind of bounce ideas and position themselves properly. Shout outs to our big homie in that chat, giving us some good plays, and I mean that's $1 billion chat.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
I
people
mean,
they love it over there, and I appreciate them as well too. Because the real thing is that we are still investors. It's still different things that we're bullish in at the same time while we're building Drippy Inu. So we all over the spaces. People are going there. We just alpha after alpha. Oh, this getting ready to pop. This getting ready to pop. These APRs is this, and it's cool. They have a space to where they can come and laugh, joke, make money, and all that good stuff.
yep. I
And
mean,
this is the calm before the storm.
For real.
uh, I've been in some VCs, and I haven't seen too many VCs that literally they could run 24 hours.
Mhm.
There's people that come into the chat at 3, 4 in the morning,
Right.
and they'll talk till 6, 7 in the morning. I
Yep.
mean, it very easily it does turn into a 24-hour chat. And um some people don't like to conversate like that, but I feel that it's the best way to get the message across.
Yeah. They
Um,
listen and then type their words, and then we
yes,
just read it and communicate with them like that.
yes.
Hmm.
There's different ways about it, and I think this is what's making a community. People actually able to talk. I mean, actually able to say, I don't like this. I don't like that. And why are you guys doing this? Why are you? And someone's not giving you warnings or telling you that they're going to mute you or they're going to ban you out the group and things like that. Um, no one's been banned. I don't think we've had anyone come through flooding the project or telling us that they got wrecked inside of another project that they got from our group. We've kind of told everybody that, it's to your own discretion, the projects that you get in. And we also let them know to do your own research. Um, don't run after the next shiny object expecting it to work for you like it did for the last person. And as long as we have those guidelines inside of the chat, I think that a lot of those plays and things that we have in there, it makes our community better because it brings more money back to our community. As everybody shares ideas on new tokens and they win on those tokens, they come back, they buy Drippy Inu, they buy more NFTs. That's really what the community is about, bringing the money back to the community. And the more successful plays that there are, and everybody can move nomadically together, and these are private plays, I think it'll work, and it's been working so far.
Hmm. And we had somebody mint their first NFT with us. Oh my goodness. I was so happy about that. Like her first NFT ever. And it was a bunch of drip stars out there. And she was like, Blockchain Babe, how do I get a drippy babe? And I'm like, well, it's randomized. We just have to see and blah, blah, blah. I wound up doing some things for her first time. But when she purchased it, it wound up being a drippy babe anyway. So it was just her destiny, her time, and it was so beautiful. She made it her profile picture, and I was so happy that she could, share that experience with us. And that's like another thing that I feel we actually have something to where a first timer inside of the space can gain
Mm-hmm.
a good experience about DeFi versus you coming inside of the space and you're getting rug pulled or scammed or whatever the case may be. When you come to Drippy Inu, you have a safe space for you to learn. You can, join us if we get into different projects or whatever. We can explain to you and educate you on what ROI is, or contracts, whatever the case may be. You could come and get educated by us and have a nice experience about crypto. Not, oh, it's a scam and I don't want to do it no more because I got all my money taken. So for her to have that with us, and Drippy Emu being the first of her kind, that made me feel like I that we serve a purpose in this space.
Yes. And I want to make it to where that kind of the the older influencers, they can feel free to post their things in there. The chat really isn't like the development chat, like only for us to speak. I would love for influencers to come in there and take over the chat and kind of have their own way of conversations, teaching people, proper ways of liquidity providing and different things with DeFi and crypto, possibly telling certain stories. We have different things that we're going to be doing for the community. And as long as we can start doing those things, I think it's going to kind of add a lot more than what the next community has. Um, we have a gentleman that's going to start, teaching classes on how to purchase land and things like that. I think it's very interesting. I couldn't say no when he wanted to actually teach the community that, and it ties into his DeFi, so it was perfect for me. Things like that. I think that that's what would make our group different. Different days, we have different people that come in with their own opinions, and people that are willing to listen and soak up the energy.
Yeah.
No, it's in the website, Drippy Eno Club. It's a club.
That's right.
Come participate. You got ideas? Come participate. You got questions? Come participate. You got
you
something
just
to
want
offer? Come participate.
Yep. We welcome them all. Think this is going to be real good in the long run.
Yeah. We here to stay, y'all. I can't wait for holiday time. That's what I'm waiting on. Let's go. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's. Oh man, I can't wait. Hopefully the market.
Let's get through the summer. Let's get through the summer first.
Hey, summer is approaching. Summer's approaching. We have no choice, man. We're gonna get through it.
June 21st, first day of
No, it's almost here.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about the market in whole? What do y'all think we're gonna do? You think post-chain's gonna do the numbers expected? We hear a lot of crazy speculation.
I can give post-chain at least 1 cent.
Ooh.
Let's go.
I can give post-chain at least 1 cent. If ink goes to $80, then we could have a 1 cent PLS.
I think post chain is gonna do regardless, whether or not this SEC thing goes favorable or non-favorable. I think post chain is gonna be great anyway, just because of the community behind it and the people that are there. Even though some people have taken their money out, so to speak, there's still a lot of people in there with bread.
Yeah, people and that's a good point. At the end of the day, people are not gonna care.
Yeah,
they're just not gonna care. Like if they mess with post chain, they mess with post chain, and they're gonna benefit on the run up. You see what happened to CZ on Binance? They didn't care. Binance is gonna run up and do numbers. So same thing's gonna happen with post chain. And 1 cent, I can definitely see 1 cent.
Yeah. What y'all feeling about base? Base is going insane.
See, base, I need to get over to base more. You know, they talk because Brett and he got his little meme coin girlfriend now over there.
Don't call him a little girlfriend now.
I need to get over there.
I've been hearing a lot of words about Aerodrome, man. I'm like, hey, is Drippy Enu getting over there in that? Because shoot, them APRs over there looking pretty nice.
Hey, if Pulse hits a cent, that's $100 Drippy Emu.
Yeah, oof. That's yeah, man. But base chain, I doubted base chain. I still kind of have my little reservations about it because I'm just like, what is it, what is it not? But yeah, man, base chain looking real good. That volume, it really came around the time with Solana. When Solana volume was crazy. How they do that in 24 hours?
Oh man, Solana went dummy for the first part of the year. It's all the meme coins, and you see how Pulse Chain is starting to get some meme coins that are going crazy too. So
yeah,
I mean, Drippy Inu might just be a meme coin to some people, but hey, to the right people, it's going to be a good passive income engine.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. I like that we have this free range to kind of maneuver however way we want with Drippy Inu. But we taking some organic processing right now. And yeah, we'll just see how that goes, man. I'm bullish about it.
So, what's gonna happen with Drip? Let's talk about that.
Dripping. Oh yeah.
Drip got to get the volume back.
Where is Slice? Let me say this real quick. Where is Slice and where is Don Seb? I just want to be on live and
yeah,
because I miss those guys. I don't know where they are, but they should be here.
but Don said had his clothing line though. He's messing with that. But yeah, it was always good to see his content and Slice too.
Yeah, I definitely miss those guys for sure.
That's all I want to know. They always say, "What about Drip?"
I mean, it had to run up to what 9 cents. What was it like 3 months ago?
Yeah,
Was that 3?
About 2.5, close to 3.
Yeah, with the whole pairing with Rap Drip. So hey, like you said, I mean, it's crypto. Anything can happen with the pumps.
Soon as Forex do an AMA, you can get you about a 2-3x.
Yeah.
For sure. You can get a nice little pump.
I don't know.
We need a forward moving event, and I think we're gonna pump harder than that. Because the next forward moving event for Drip will probably be Black Cube.
Yeah,
exactly.
What's your thoughts on that, Black Cube?
Well, Forex said that he was building a pool for Drip, but Drip was going to inflate. I think he said at 6% per year, and it'll be a Drip B&B pool. Now, if that's on Black Cube, that's bullish. That's hella bullish.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna leave his baby behind. I think Reap might be his baby though. The Reap token.
I think he's waiting to see what the community does with the token. Because right now he's seeing a lot of things that a lot of people might not agree with,
Yeah.
But once Drip gets back in motion, it's going to be you're not going to be able to stop it once it starts.
Look, people talk that trash about Drip, but I guarantee you, they still got some. They still buying it. They bag over there, and once Black Cube goes live, they're gonna put their money in it. They're gonna do everything that they've been talking smack about. That's why I'm be listening to folks.
I know a lot of people holding a lot of Drip.
They just waiting on the Holy Grail.
Let's get it going.
Even more reason to be in Drippy Inu.
Exactly.
But
Singleton, what's
the,
your drip price prediction?
I think Drip can go back to $10. I think once I think the dollar is the biggest boss, so to speak.
$10 drip. What's the price of drip right now? Let me check and see what's going on.
What's that? $10? That's bullish as hell.
Yeah, I'm like, whoo, baby.
Yeah.
I can see drip going past $10, but that's just me.
Yeah, some people said triple digits. I said, boy, look at here, slap your mama, the pastor, and everybody else if you go back up to triple digits.
Okay, I'll give you a ratio. How many faucets does drip have? When drip was around, how many faucets were out?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
What was it
Does
like
anybody know?
RBC?
Was it? Let's just say, was it over 10,000?
Yeah, that was a time where Drip had the last thing I really remember was like when Drip hit like 65,000 wallets.
65,000 wallets. All right. So let's do some gamification right quick. All right. So you got some people that got more than one NFT, and there's only 10,000 on the BSC side. So let's think about it. Only 10,000 people can actually, well, not 10,000. We're going to subtract that. Only less than 10,000 people can truly have real access to drip after a while, right? And the number gets smaller and smaller the more NFTs that people buy. So now let's just take that number to about, let's say 300. Let's say there's only 300 people that can really, really accumulate drip. Now, there's a lot of people that have it in their wallets and they would, sell it to make their income. But there's going to be a certain group of people that just have a large amount of it, a disgusting amount of it. Why? Just because they believed in Drippy Inu. So then when you're taking all of those extra people out of the equation and then you're giving it to the people that actually believe, right? What happens is these people are holding the lines and those people had weak hands, so they were selling it. And then that buyback system was taking what the weak hands dropped and gave it back to the strong hands. So after a while, there could probably be like, I'd say like maybe 500 to 1,000 people that could probably like really have some real drip. What would be the price after all of that happened? Like when there's like 7,000 drip out there for people to buy, and all the other drip is like inside of this situation.
Yeah.
I mean, if we see a dollar drip, that's going to be a big sell target for a lot of people, which is going to create so many transactions that it's going to, we're going to see a $5 drip, then a $10 drip, and then, some people have a $100 drip target because they're holding drip on until the very end, And then when that happens, then whenever we break through that wall, we'll see $1,000 drip. And if there's only $6,000 or $7,000, limited amount of drip at the end, all that drip's gonna be worth so much BNB per.
That's right. I mean, but then not everybody's gonna have it. Like, there's gonna come a time where there's only gonna be a group of people that have it. So then when that select group are the only ones that really have it, how much would those NFTs be worth then? Just to know that, they were trying to say, what's the rarity? All right, so this NFT, all right, let's just give it a modest number. Like Stunner did a video and he was talking about, $80 drip and how much it was. If it'd be $80, he had 36,000 drip, right? And Just imagine one of those NFTs has got 36,000 drip and we're at $80. So when people was like, what's the rarity? What's the rarity? You can set your own rarity because you're going to be selling off these drip tokens if you're not so bullish on it or you need a couple dollars. And then if you're really bullish on it and you're in a position to where that, you know, you don't really need to sell any drip and you accumulated 10,000 drip inside of one of your NFTs and drips at $30 and you've got 10,000 of them. Yeah, that's a pretty wholesome NFT right there. And for you being the person with multiple NFTs, that's multiple streams of income. So I mean, that's the part. It's hard to kind of break it down to people in simplest terms where they could feel extra bullish about something that came from someone else's mindset, another group, another entity other than yourself. But every time people sell drip, it's going to go to the tax vault. So all of those sales are actually going to be positive as well because it gets more drip out of the hands of the wrong people. So then when the buyback system comes, it's going to take it and it's going to put it into an area away from the wrong people. And the more that happens, I mean, I could see a $200 drip. Just to be honest, that's why I said I see it higher than $10.
Damn.
That's why the rehypothecation is so important, because what if the people in the DAO got together and we all put our drip together and LP'd it, or we put it somewhere and staked it and earned income on that whenever drip hit such a high value. You see, that's where the community members can get together, and we might never have we can get drip at such a high price that we don't ever have to sell it. We just put it up somewhere.
That's the key to the aspect. You want drip to be an asset rather than pocket change. So with an asset, you use assets to make you more money.
Right.
Pocket change, you just spend it. You know, once you break $100 bill, the $100 bill is gone. Everyone knows that. So you want to keep as many hundreds together as you can. That's what makes a true bankroll. So you want not to spend drip, but to use drip to bring in more money to you. And you could just keep your drip bag building and building and building. Meanwhile, you're bringing in more residual every single day from this asset that you just hold on to. And every once in a while, you can sell some of it off, but it does you more benefit to hold on to it rather than to sell it off. That's why you got some people that got 2 million drips still to this day.
And if you have it in a position, shout out to Pancake Swap for their V3. You can always compound that, you know, with the rewards that you're getting from the transaction fees and things of that nature. That just adds more to your bag.
I mean, yeah, because whenever we see a $2,000 drip, I mean, even though it might be, you know, towards the end of the bull run or whatever, whenever that point may come, after we get so many transactions and drips at a point, more people are going to sell at that point. Some people that have been holding on to drip for so long. So that, I mean, you want to be that liquidity provider at such a high level to get those fees, which the rehypothecation is ridiculous. Once you get that thing rolling,
yeah,
you know, a year into it, that thing's gonna be worth so much.
Yeah, I wonder. Will Black Cube Finance? Because I know they're gonna have V4. Is it going to be for drip as well too? Because if that's the case, you could just V4 it on Black Cube Finance.
I believe that as far as I heard, Forex was going to have a situation for drip on Black Cube, and that adds more gamification for what we're doing, because I mean, no one wants to play with 40,000 drip that's worth a couple $100, where you could play with 40,000 drip that's worth a couple thousand or a couple million.
Yeah, I think that putting some of that drip into Black Cube Finance is going to be very bullish on its own, and we can always add little bits to it as we go, and increase that position. The
No, I was just saying that we could probably see how things actually play out. Because the Dow will have a big hand in those decisions. But then too, once you see how mechanics really start working, just like with other projects, everybody got these strategies and what we gonna do. But once that money start rolling and things go live, strategies change. You got to be fluid like water. So I think once we start discovering these things, we're gonna make the right moves. We have a lot of wonderful minds on the team and in our DAO.
I hope we get some more. We have some great individuals in there. There's some faces that I'm looking to see. And there's some faces that I didn't expect to see, but I'm glad that they're there. So I'm willing to see where this goes. This is really, it's been an experience. I think it's a pretty good one. It's been turning out pretty good. The community seems very bullish on Drippy Inu. They love the way that the NFTs are looking. They love the way that the team is very responsive and respectful. They're enjoying just kind of engulfing themselves inside of the space. And they want to know when token, you
Yeah.
know.
When token.
Bro, that cross chain upside is ridiculous. Being able to capture that excitement on two chains, and you're from the A. Hey, shout out to Two Chains.
2 Chainz.
Yeah, that's what's up.
The bridge will kind of give us some type of unity. I think that Post chain might not be the only chain that we could possibly be on in the future, and that bridge will kind of make more sense
Later.
Never know. We might just want to go to all chains.
Yeah.
Well, I heard AJ mentioned something about X Layer too. That's going to be added to Spark Swap. So it sounds like he's just going to be adding whatever on there. So that's definitely bullish.
That's right.
Man, that team over there, they get a lot done.
Yeah, we on the same type of time. They killing it over there. Like it's meeting after meeting after meeting, and they just constantly bringing things into fruition. And I love to see that. I love good work ethic.
Yes.
You want to get to a point where your time is worth more than money, and that's you can see it happen with a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah,
it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I was watching. What was it? Oh yeah, he was on Bit Boy, and he was just talking about his condition or whatever, and just everything that he fought through from being 2 years old all the way up until now. Like that is just so powerful. You got to just listen to his story and what he told and how he just didn't let anything stop him, and for him to supersede and use his mind. Just to use his mind to do things, that is just so powerful. Like when I tell you mindsets is something that I respect so much. That's why I like and love my team. They mindsets is way on fleek. Like we just could sit and just bring things to life. And it's such a beautiful thing to just have that type of work ethic behind it, that obsession to, we waking up is Drippy Inu, we going to sleep is Drippy Inu. And people in our community are the same freaking way. Like you cannot buy that with money.
The community is Drippy Inu.
Facts.
Like slowly but surely, the group is getting larger. People are talking more. The VC is growing more. The chat is more chatty. People are choosing to stay for a while. We're having people fall asleep in the chat.
Hey man, the other day somebody was snoring.
For real.
There's this thing that we have. You really are not a part of the chat if you have not fell asleep in the chat at least one time. So when people fall asleep in the chat, that means that they really enjoy what's going on.
Yeah.
And I think that's really the most important part about it, that people actually enjoy themselves at the end of the day. Because, I mean, it's crypto, but in all actuality, it's part of our lives. And a lot of us live our lives right alongside with living inside of the blockchain. So we try to deal with our real life while we deal with our blockchain life uh, all the time. And I think this kind of adds a better way to kind of integrate them, where you can always, instead of tuning into your favorite radio station, tune into your favorite crypto telegram group, or check out their Twitter page, because we're on there talking some alpha and talking different things, and chime in and give your 2 cents or 4 cents.
Well, in that chat too, we also watch a lot of we watch other influencers' videos too.
Yeah.
So we keep everybody in the loop on everything. I remember earlier today we were watching the video on the pegging of PDI, and that video in itself was very informative. So people need to get in there and soak up some of this alpha with us, because we'd be on point.
Right, y'all be in there too. As soon as y'all drop y'all videos,
yeah,
people watch y'all videos and stuff. Inside the chat.
Yeah, I was in there watching my own video. Shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It's a squad thing, bro. It's a squad thing.
For real.
Yeah, I was and then Block his video. I was he's trying to get us turned up.
Yeah.
Man, I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun. So I want everybody to have fun with me. Life's a party,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what it's about. We want to see everybody to win. If we can help y'all algorithm and help y'all get some of these YouTube checks, we gonna do that too.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to everybody on the panel. Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Yes, please. Do it 2 times if you need to.
And make sure y'all retweet.
I think this is good. I'd love to have a lot of the major influencers in the VC give us some alpha. Maybe we can do that. Maybe have Crypto Neptune and Pride in there, kind of teaching some of the new people about ways to do DeFi and things like that. Maybe some other influencers as well.
Give us some teddy bear alpha. Hey,
Neptune is some dummies.
We trying to send teddy bear to just astronomical numbers.
I gotta get some more teddy bear.
Shouts out to the teddy bear community. They mess with me, so I appreciate them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's so much that's gonna just pop off on post chain. People would have no idea.
And just don't forget, this is the last stream before the tokens drop.
Yeah.
Facts.
We're gonna be in the spaces. Okay, so with the Twitter spaces, we're gonna be there Monday, Friday, and Wednesday doing Twitter spaces, starting off at I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna keep that consistent for a little bit, and then we just might pop up again throughout the week, just to advertise and to have new fun and meet new people.
Yes,
that sounds like fun. Hey, shout outs to everybody on Twitter right now checking us out. We have quite a few people watching us over there, and I know they stuck around this long. So hey, we've been at it for about 2 hours. So shout outs to those people sticking in.
Hey, look, nothing wrong with it. I got to get ready to take my daughter home in a little second, but I'm really enjoying this. This has been a good space, and every time we do a space, it's even better than the last one. So, the next one, just let me know.
Yeah, and can we do an NFT giveaway as well too? I wanted to do that. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna try to share my screen.
Oh, next time I'm gonna have to do a Twitter giveaway. I have to do one on Twitter. Do a giveaway for the viewers on Twitter because I mean there's 48 people right now on the Twitter. So next week we're gonna have to give them one.
We
Okay.
can do that. We're
Can
gonna
you,
have a lot more giveaways and things like that. So people tune into our Twitter.
this
I
our first little giveaway.
I can put up a PLS one.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we will like the people in the comments to pick a number from 1 through 50. No, is it 1 through 50? Yes, it's 1 through 50. And whoever has the closest number to the number in whose head. Let's do Crypto Neptune. What number are you thinking? Keep it. And then we're going to do 1 through 50. Y'all type your numbers in. And when y'all ready for me to spin, we shall spin that wheel. Is there any way for Neptune to put it up on the screen for it to be shared?
I mean, I have a number in my mind.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if Neptune can share the wheel on the stream so everybody can see the wheel being spent. Look at Neptune. I mean, look at Fry. He's talking about 48.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's click on
I
the
need some
draw.
NFTs, man.
He said I need some
NFT.
NFTs.
Oh my
I
god.
need to get in that dial.
Okay. Can you put the share screen on the screen?
Oh, damn. Can I do it here? Let's see.
All right, you can't be cheating.
Actually, I can't do it on here because I'm not in my. I'm gonna have my laptop.
It's naive. Okay. Okay. All right. Is there any more other numbers? Okay, we're gonna give it a couple more seconds for people to.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. 1 second.
Okay. Yay!
There we go.
There we go. All right, so we're gonna give it like Ray's third person voice by Ray. But Ray. All right, but Ray. S Ray. Oh. All right, we're gonna go 1 more minute, I guess, to 7:50. Can I put mine? No, I can't put mine in. We got it. All right, guys.
We got somebody with the same numbers. How that's gonna work?
Who got us? Oh, 31. Oh no, that's still S Ray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's saying he's spamming his number. All right, well, he's like, yeah. All
He's
right,
trying to win.
you got your number soon?
Yeah, what I'm picking?
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep the number in my head. Do you want to be a part of getting the free NFT, or do you want me to have that?
Oh, well, I mean, I can put it in the comments.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, this is what I'm gonna do so you guys don't think that I'm cheating. I'm going to write my number down so that way this can be an unbiased thing. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Need a pen. Oh. All right, cool.
And if you're watching on Twitter, comment under posts.
Oh, you gonna do your Twitter folks too?
But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna give him 60 seconds starting now.
Shouts out to the people on X, on Twitter.
If you're watching, put a number between 1 and 50. Bay has a number written down. The closest person is gonna win an NFT. You got 45 seconds.
we improvising with the game music.
Right. Next time we come online, we're gonna have the music set up and everything. We're gonna really get this popping.
Oh yeah, hey, we need a soundboard.
For
There
real.
you go.
Yeah, so we can have some real fun. I appreciate y'all growing with us.
All right, we got 15 seconds. Anybody on X wants to win an NFT?
Who wants to win? We're gonna...
Do they want to win an exclusive NFT? An exclusive Drippy Inu.
I am so aggy because what is the point of spinning the wheel? The wheel is gonna freaking do it for you. Claw.
Hey, my minute's up.
No edit. No edit. All right, y'all let me know when we ready, Block.
Yeah, the minute's up.
All right, we about to spin that thing.
Wow.
Ooh.
I don't think nobody got that.
Damn.
All
OX
right.
got,
This number
OX
to
got
10.
12.
Who got
OX got
12?
12.
Okay. Oh,
OX.
somebody got 12. Blockhead got 12.
Wow.
Respin.
He does not count. He doesn't count.
Okay, respin. Okay, hold on. All right, respin that thing. Let's go. 25.
Ooh. Ooh.
25.
Who has 25 to stay alive?
Crypto Neptune.
I guess
Crypto
25,
Neptune.
but it's up to you. If you want to give it to the community, you can give it to the community.
Oh, you got
I
25?
like it too.
Oh, no, that's you, bro. You got
Yeah.
25?
That's
Hey,
I'll take it,
hold on. 25 is right in the middle of Sunderwood and then DeFi D. So we got to spin it again.
well, no.
Neptune hit 25.
Yeah, Neptune picked 25.
He picked 25.
What
Oh,
you
but
want?
if I can't get one, he can't get one. We're all streaming together.
Nah. See, you're actually like an unofficial part of the team. You know.
I got you.
All right, you holding or you folding?
Hey, you want to give it to me? I'll take it.
No, you won. Do you want it or no?
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah,
All
let's
right.
go.
Neptune
Defi Inu in the building.
Neptune is our winner.
Hey, 25 to stay alive.
25 at a dollar value of $100 plus airdrop Drippy Emu tokens.
Plus passive income. Plus
Another asset going towards DAO membership to have access to things on our staking.
that's what's up.
All right, then. Well, shoot, I guess it's been real.
Guys, see y'all next week or what? We're gonna be in the spaces tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll try to do
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna be in the spaces.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
For sure, I'll be around.
Morning.
This is
You want to
pretty
end the
good.
stream?
Hmm?
You going to end the stream now?
Yeah. Good night,
All
everybody.
right, guys.
Good night.
Thanks
Come
for
get
everybody
involved,
tuning in.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out with us, y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We shall talk
See you
again.
soon.
Yep. Take care.